it is officially hay season. By that I mean it was about a month and a half ago. But it's gonna be super dry. I have not touched a piece of equipment. This thing's still probably gonna leak gas, still probably gonna have a bad clutch. When I came here, the battery was about dead. The baler over there, the knotter is not happy. It's also a $400 baler, so I can't ask a lot of it. So this is gonna be the start of a fantastic hay season. I'm sure I'm gonna have no issues. But battery's gonna charge. The best thing if you have a leak is have a bunch of dust and dirt under it. Then it looks perfectly clean. So there's no leaks on this thing. That needs to come out and get unburied, and then everything needs greased, and I should have a window, hopefully tomorrow, for cutting some hay and getting this going. I would say it'd be first start, but there wasn't enough fuel in the bowl, so I did my trusty thing where I put a bunch of cleaner on that and jump it. So I started a little fire, but she should be good to go now. The battery's still not happy, but we'll let her idle out for a little bit. Old girl's going. Sounds all right. Both front tires are basically flat. This one's way worse. And then that's working, not working, probably not working. I know not working. Oil pressure's good. Horn's good. Lights are good. The important things, you know? Power washer worked great, so she's done. Spent 45 minutes going around, airing up all the tires on this thing. Then I gotta go up, get this thing connected, hook up some grease, and then we'll get rolling. So this should be fun. Well, I got a few rows done. I didn't put all the gas in it because I wanted to make sure everything was working, and it seems to be going really well. ran out of gas. The 4 gallons, I have a pass, maybe a little snippet of another, and then that. 5 gallons is close, but just not enough. So here we go again. Well, in the barn, that's done. There's one of them. So. Well, some of the hay's ready to go. Apparently this has a rear main leak, I do believe, because it is dripping all over the ground and soaked on the backside and soaked underneath. The hay got raked. Most of it is dry, so I'm gonna bale up the dry stuff that's thinner, quote unquote. But this baler is going to have a hell of a time and hate its life trying to eat all that hay. It's just not going to like it, and I'm probably going to spend a fair few hours just cussing and just loving life. So we'll find out how it goes. Well, we have 49 on the trailer. I was like, all right, I'll just go until I stop because it's getting dark until one blows. Got 14 here, 16 here, 16 here. So with that, I think I did the math. It was like 82% that are actually tying correctly, not counting the ones that I save and tie on the thing. So the tractor itself did fine. The tractor itself did fine, but my neighbor drove by, saw that I was struggling, and offered their baler. So likely we'll be doing that tomorrow and using theirs, because there's supposed to be thunderstorms tonight, but I think they're missing us. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 95 and 90% humidity, which is kind of killing us and making these bales a little on the wet side. And I want to get that done. So I might just steal his. It'll take 1 hour instead of 4 hours to do the exact same amount of hay. So we're going to do that instead of buying a new baler. Yeah. Yeah. And then also like 25 mosquito bites, which is always fun. All right. Well, it's 90 degrees and like 85% humidity, which is gorgeous. I just reflipped the last little bit of hay that we had. It was kind of thicker, and it was a little wet on the bottom side. So flipped that, spent like 35 minutes of that, doing that. Broke up some wet busted bales so that I can rebale those. I'm gonna get this baler back attached. Unfortunately, we're not going with my neighbor's baler. So we gotta have fun with this crappy thing. So while it dries for the next hour or so, I'm gonna be on Marketplace looking for a new baler. And then we'll get back to it and hopefully get another 60-ish or so bales. Yeah, should be a great time. We got 92 more bales on the next day. The problem was it was like 90 degrees, 90% humidity. So the camera overheated, I got no clips. And I was like, all right, I'll just keep going. And then I overheated and I needed to take a break. And then we had a 2% chance of rain, which meant about 3 miles to the west of us, it had a surprise storm that dropped 3/4 inch of rain on us in, I think it was like 45 minutes to an hour. So then it soaked about probably 20 bales worth of the last little bit of hay. And then the next day it was supposed to rain, which it did, and it dropped 1 inch and 3/8 in the day. And then we had 2 days of rain, or 2 days of sun. It was nice. It was really close to being bailable again. And then it decided that it wanted to rain for 2 more days, where we got another, I don't know, not enough to matter, but enough to make it wet and annoying. Where it just rained all day, but like not traceable. So baler sucked. Tractor did okay. I really want a new one of these, but we got 92 bales extra from what we need, so I actually get to sell hay for the first time, and that means this might go bye-bye. But thank you for watching. I wish I had some more clips of the actual baling, but that was not going smoothly, and then the camera didn't work, and then it went even worse. So I'm sure there'll be another time, and hopefully it's with a better baler that I care to put money and time into. So thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I got plenty of other projects to go.